Alright, checking everything, making sure we're good to go. Make sure that YouTube's clicking over. Oh, well, there it is. Hey, welcome back to another RSG mini roster review session. I am your man with the plan, Ranger J 1999, coming at you guys. Welcome to another mini roster review session. This is a place where come with your questions, come with your rosters, come on down. We're here to help you answer your questions, whether it's about GAC, your roster, mods, raids, GOTV, anything you have on your mind. That's what we're here for, especially if you're a Patreon. You guys know how it works for your Patreon. If you're a Patreon, all you need to do is let me know you're a Patreon in the chat, put your ally code in, ask your questions, and that's what we're here to do. It's a service we provide for our Patreons. So if you would like to become a patron and get the same service that all our other Patreons get on top of everything else, feel free to do so. Everybody that's in chat, say hello. Give me a shout out there in the chat so we can say hi. But yeah, that's what we're here to do. We're here to work on your roster. The way it works, patrons, I will look at your stuff. Is there any questions you might have? I'm going to hang out with you guys for a couple of hours. Then I'll be doing Mr. Stream tonight, trying to help him with probably his GAC, and then we'll same time we got our boy Tron's going to be streaming at 9:30, so make sure you check out Also check out Doja-san on Twitch, 9 p.m. Eastern. A lot of fun guests that he has on there, so a lot of good stuff out there for you guys for content, not just us. And I encourage you guys to support us and support these channels. You know, these guys put out this great content for you guys, so it's important to support all the channels, right? As many as you can get your hands on. I mean, I can go through all the content creators and say support the stuff, but pick out the stuff you like, support those guys. You don't have to support everything, that'd be crazy. But the ones you like, give them a thumbs up, support their videos, you know, support their content. Everybody has a favorite, and it's totally fine. If you're not a Patreon, but you would like me to look at your roster, the way it works, if you'd like to make a donation and have me look at your ally code, put it in Super Chat, we'll get it squared away. If not, I know some people just don't have the funds. I'll look at your stuff, but I'm just letting you know, if sometimes I get a ton of them, sometimes I just get a few. It's okay, but if you can't afford it, I know how things are in the real world, feel free to put your ally code in. We're here to help, right? So if you need anything that you want me to look at, that's what we're here for. So big shout out to my friend Andrew Kopta. He's a big supporter of the channel. Send me another package today full of expensive whiskey, which I will drink, and I will be drinking here in a little bit. Trying to drink some water by, keeping my back going stuff. I just took some medication, so I can't drink right this moment. So not a good suggestion. But here in about an hour or so, I'll drink some alcohol for you guys. Maybe I'll drink a beer. I think I can drink a beer. I wanted to drink some of the bourbon, but maybe we'll do the beer. So, but glad to have you guys here. Make sure you say something in chat. Make sure you give us a thumbs up on the video. I think you guys are doing a great job on that. It does get our content out there to the YouTube world. Make sure you follow us on Twitch and subscribe on Twitch as well. We talk a lot of GAC here, strategy, things of that nature. And if you would like to see me in action, and explaining strategy and talking about the different teams and things that I use, you're more than welcome to. So, yeah. So, what else is there? I can't think of anything. You can see the Patreon is flying up above. Of course, we have Vader's Cup of Plenty in the center there. If you'd like to make a donation for either a roster review or you want to support the channel, feel free. Also, to Andrew, he sent me a bunch of Chex Mix with ghost pepper. Let me tell you guys something. That's some hot stuff, man. I mean, it's not as intense as the ridiculous chocolate we ate, me and Grande did, but it's pretty hot. So I ate a lot of it, and I was like, damn. I was sweating. I was like, ooh, that's got some kick to it. So he made one that says low heat, and the other two bags say high heat. Andrew, if you're listening, I already went and tried it. It's got some kick to it, my brother. I was like, God dang, that's some crazy stuff right there. But yeah, we're glad to have you guys here. All our skewers out there, shout out to you guys. We're going to hang out for a couple hours, and a lot of you use this on your drive home. I wish I could do more of these, but got a lot going on. I try to do as much as I can to help you guys. I also encourage you guys to check out our Discord. A lot of people have not joined the Discord. You should. Great group of community of folks that love talking about Star Wars, love talking about the game. There's a lot of fun stuff in there. Enjoying it. There's a lot of people that you'll see hanging out in voice chat. Just watch. Usually in the late evening, there's people in the voice chat, especially during Urge's stream and stuff. We're all having a good time. I try to be there as much as I can, but sometimes I can't. But I know Finn. We kind of take turns. Finn's there, or somebody's there from RSG representing. So if you haven't joined our Discord, please do. And if you have a question and I'm not live, send me a message on Discord. I'm always available. I may not respond right away, but if you have a question or you just want to know something, message me. People do it all the time. I don't mind. That's what I'm here to do, is to help you guys with your stuff. So if you have questions about the game and can't make it to a live stream and you see something, then send me a message. That's what Discord's for. So let's see who's out there in chat and TV land. We got Dr. Gonzo H. He says, howdy. How you doing, dear Dr. Gonzo? We got Chicken Gaming, Chicken. Aiden Smith with his hands up. He has a question. If you have a question, sir, I choose you, Aiden Smith. What's your question? Skywalker Vader, eh? Our Canadian brother from another mother up north. Hey, how's it going? Skywalker Vader says, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Ranger. Hello, sir. See, Dr. Feelgood is here. He's the one that makes you feel alright. Says, if gaming is a sport, does that make me an athletic supporter? Only if you like juggling balls as an activity. Chicken says real talk. Hashtag real talk. Yeah, thank you. Skywalker Vader says, Nest versus bugs. I almost died laughing. It can work with Kira, but you run a risk. Bugs can get off, and man, I don't know. Nest isn't. The two teams that I've seen this most success with, and this is from my own kind of knowledge about it, is one the Trey counter. They just wipe themselves out. The other one, I mean, the Revan and Jedi Knight Revan will kill the bugs, but JTR with the caveat of Holdo crushes the bugs. Holdo goes off. I mean, your JTR is going to go first. BB-8 does his thing. You block Brute. He can't taunt. Then you kill Brute Alpha, and it's off to the races. Holdo gets her days going, and then Scavray, because the bugs just don't have that health and protection, especially if they're like gear 11, Scavray is going to wreck the crap out of them. Sometimes I lose my Holdo, sometimes I don't, but it's a great counter, so I use it. So, because I prefer to have the triumphant for the Night Sisters. It's just a solid counter. I like to play solid counters. Sometimes you can't, but even then, I have teams available to basically make the counters. But Nest can work against the bugs, but she better be high gear level. She better have a lot of health and protection. Because you got to get past that initial onslaught. Now, if they get, I don't think they get a daze, but I think they do. But if they do, it's okay. But it's just the damage. If she can get ramped up, then you can win. I do like Kira as the lead. Unfortunately for me, I put Kira, the prepared team, on defense. So I don't have Kira. So I'll go in there with Farm Boy Luke if I was going to use it, so she gets the extra tenacity. Not a bad move. So he was able to be successful with it. So I don't know 100% if Nest is a good counter for the bugs. We'll see how it plays out over time as more people get the bugs geared. A lot of people are focusing on bugs. We'll see what happens. Gruffalo says, hello there. Well, hello, Gruffalo. DSP question, thoughts on Vulture Droid and future capital ship and how it will be farmed? If we're talking about the malevolence or the benevolence or whatever you want to call the damn thing, I don't really know until I see the kit. I like the Vulture Droid. I think it's a good ship. I think they did a good job with its abilities. It's a fun little ship to use, especially when you're using it in phase 2 of the GOTV. That's a good point, Nest. Spy can kill Nest is the problem. Yeah, that's a great point. It depends on when Spy hits. So that's the thing that with Nest. If Spy can have all the damage she wants and hit, but if she's got that crazy amount of protection, she'll survive it. If she's where they just took a turn and Nest is like at that point where she's lost some health and she doesn't have the protection, she'll wipe it out. So it's one thing you have to be very, very, very concerned about. That's why I think the Trey counter is really good. I do like that one. I think I'm going to go with an extra tank if I use it, if I was going to use it, but I've had huge success. I haven't lost the bugs yet with JTR. I did lose Holdo last match, but it was a pretty solid geared bugs team, so we'll see how it plays out. Houdini works. the Jawas, after I get my Separatists figured out, I'm going to gear Jawas just for that one team. It's ridiculous. I saw that and I was like, get the hell out of here. Gear 11, I mean, you're going to lose banners, but I mean, if it's a bug counter you're worried about, you know, so we'll see what happens. I think if you can get the protection and health on those guys, and maybe if they can survive some hits and stuff, then maybe it'll work out. Clone Troop 211's here, and he says, yo, afternoon all. Afternoon to you, Mr. Clone Troop. Glad to have you here, my friend, Kimothabi. Not much going on in the game. We got GOTB. I'm kind of in a holding pattern because there's a new client available. Well, god damn it. I didn't see that one coming. Update. And this is going to take forever because I'm streaming. Damn it. God. Well, that was poopalicious to have that happen right then and there. But get your roster review questions in. Get your allied codes in. If you have questions about the game, we're just shooting the breeze. You know, hanging out. My back is better. So I'm able to do a little bit more. I did a little light workout today. It was pretty cool. So I'm going to start hitting it again. I've really been slacking on the gym because my back's been out. So, oh, for Christ's sakes. Download already. Son of a bitch. I'll just sit at home screen instead of looking at that crap. Google Play Store. Well, good morning to you, Ziglet. Glad to have you here. We log in. We continue on. The epic journey that Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. We just got hit with a client restart. Let me check the forums if there's anything going on. Let me check. It could have been something they already posted, but let me see. Content update 8.1. Content update. Let's see what Chrome says. Oh, there's okay. Hi, Holotable Heroes. Here's the new content you will find after. Well, let's just switch to this since we're waiting for this to download. Here's all the new content you'll find after today's update 8.1/2019. New Vulture Droid, so they're launching that. The client has been updated. Let's see, Vulture Droid. The client has been updated with the following changes. Update Gear 12 finisher crafting so they can only be crafted once for each character. In the short term, player crafts a finisher with the same character will cause to soft lock and require a restart. The piece of craft Gear 12 finisher will use polish with the behavior. Okay. They just talking about what they were talking about before. Player obtainable Vulture Droid cannot be used in the fleet battle during Phase 2 of the Separatist mine, as it is the mission already provides a special version of the Vulture Droid. Okay. So this is going to be a marquee. Join forces with the Vulture Droid and defeat the Galactic Republic enemy. Earn Vulture Droid's blueprints and unlock the ship starting on 8.2. So we'll have that tomorrow at 8.2. PacSun Bundle, mindless destruction bundle Vulture Droid. Okay. So we get that, and then you get the other packs that go with it. So you get the 30 to get to 4 stars. Then you have the other one that goes 5 to 330, and then there's a bunch of fixes here. The Acclaim fixed the Genesis Turtle Battle. Updated the alien beaming one. Okay, and nothing really. Some stuff there. So, fix issue. Saltpan, IG, Han Solo. Nothing really jumps out here. So we got the Vulture Droid coming tomorrow. So there we go. Let's check on the update. That could be the problem, Gruffalo. I may need a new mattress, but I'm in no position to be buying any kind of thing right now. So I'm barely making it as is. Oh, Lordy. Alright, thanks for the update there. But thanks for the suggestion, Gruffalo, and thanks for the update, Skywalker Vader. It's still downloading. I knew this would happen. It's going to get a damn client restart when I'm trying to do a damn stream. So we are stuck waiting for the thing to do the thing of the thing and the thing. Alright. What's Dojason saying? Oh, this is talking about his Twitch stuff. Okay, cool. And we sit patiently waiting for the damn thing to update. Good Lord, this would usually take like no time, but unless it's a big download, Jesus. Can Warrior get you a good deal on the matches? Well, if I was going to get any matches from anybody, there's Ziglet, it would definitely be our good friend Warrior from Warrior Presents. He is the man. Fellow veteran like myself, so got a lot of vets that play this game. Of course, there's a lot of vets like myself that are ex-Special Forces or Special Ops, Navy SEALs that like to do a lot of Dungeons and Dragons and things of that nature. And I remember someone asked me, why do you think that is? Someone asked me, like, you know, you do all this stuff, you jump out of planes and helicopters and do all this crazy stuff, but you like Lord of the Rings and all this nerd stuff. I'm like, yeah, but for us, it's an escape. We like escapism because we've seen too much of the real world. We want... we like those fantastical elements to get away from it all. So yours says it only took 20 seconds to download, no changes in game from what you saw. Well, it's still trying to do its stupid thing, so let me just do it the old-fashioned way. We'll try to upload it and just restart it. Clone Troop says well, Spider says, are you streaming GSC on Twitch tomorrow? Yes, sir, I am, Spider. And you guys don't know, we did Spider's roster review today. An incredibly good roster. Gave him a little bit of pointers. This is what we do and what we enjoy doing. Gruffalo says, we saved up and waited for Memorial Day sale to buy the bed. Apparently the only time to buy a bed. Adulting. Well, I mean, it's still making me do the new client. Clone Troop 211 question. I've been told that the Geos smoke a Night Sister team without nest. Is this true? Absolutely. The bugs destroy Night Sisters. They get going. Night Sisters never really get a chance to get going off. You get your 2 kills instantly because they're going to go through zombie like it's nothing, and it's off to the races. So, plus, if the plague does go off because of speed, they're going to heal and get protection back so plague doesn't stay. Skywalker Vader Ranger, when you were in the military, were you in any Canadian bases? No, I did train with some Canadian forces. Just some of the things I did. I've trained with a lot of forces. I've trained with Russians. I've trained with Germans. I've trained with English SAS. I've trained with just a Canadian Army. We did some tactical training for those guys. So yeah, little bit different military style and stuff, but. Yeah, I've done some stuff in the past with lots of militaries around the world. Kuwaiti, just go down the line. Think of any ally, I've done some training with them. But it's the Middle East, South America, Europe, so yeah. Joint ventures, things of that nature. Good Lord, this thing is installing now. Well, could we speed it up? Now I can open it. Thank you. That's so super amazeballs that you let me open up the store now. Thank you. I'd like to play the game if you don't mind. We wait on bated breath for this to flip over. So there we go. Oh, there's Ouchie Girl. She says, "Hey, Ouchie Girl." She says, "What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, Ouchie Girl? Ouchie Dumpling." Oh, while we're waiting, if you guys didn't see the new image that was done by the wonderful silver bolt that he drew for tits. I will post that right now. So here you guys go. You can see that. Well, some of you skewers haven't seen it. Amazing, amazing stuff. Yes, that is a Kill Bill version of the lovely McVenom with our 3 heads. So there you go. Enjoy his work. Join him on his Discord. The guy is unbelievably talented. I mean, he is ridiculous. So there you go. Pretty badass. I thought it was great. But yeah, we're doing Randy Ross reviews. We're hanging out. We're answering your Star Wars Galaxy Heroes questions. If you have something you want to look in your roster, put your ally code in, especially if you're a Patreon. If you're not, maybe feel like you maybe want to make a donation, have me look at something, that's cool. And if you can't donate, can't do any of that stuff, I know things can be tight, then feel free to put your ally code in. We'll still help you out. That's what we do here at RSG. More than glad to help you guys out, especially for you younger players. And even the older players, we still find stuff all the time like, So, yes. It is a sweet image, proper catch. And hey, how you doing, buddy? You said, hey, hi, skewers. How you doing, brother? Glad to have you here. All right, all right, all right. See what's going on in chat again. Well, this stupid game downloads again with the updates. It's a PvP match. I thought PvP, man, even PvP is getting boring. I'm really enjoying GAC and GOTBs, but Squad Arena has gotten so monotonous and the same battles over and over again. They're quick, thank God, because you go in and either you're going to win or you're going to lose. But good Lord. Proper Catch says Thursday nights are my late day at work, so I get to catch you on here for a little bit. Well, glad to bring you something fun and keep you entertained at work, my friend. Raza972 says, hey there. Hey, Raza972. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you aboard, my friend. But get your questions in. We're just hanging out, chilling. Oh, for good Lord. Just download already. Jesus Christ. Cheese and rice. Any tips for the Watt special mission? Get your characters high level geared, because I have not had a chance to do the Watt special mission yet. My Geonosians are my characters are just not at that power level yet. I'm working on getting them all to gear 11. Then I'm going to start getting them to the 16.5 level, so I can start doing something like that for the guild. So haven't had a chance to do it, so I don't really have a lot of information yet on that Raza 972. So takes all your characters to get to specialized power, and I'm not quite there yet. So much gear, man. I mean, you can look at my roster. I'm getting there. There's a few characters I have left to get to gear 11 that I'm going to start pushing for the 16.5. So update on what Ranger's working on. I'm trying to take Sunfac to... What do I need for Sunfac? I think I need... Yeah, I'm taking him... I need 15 more Carbontes so I can take him to gear 11. Then it's on to Geonosian Brute Alpha, which I put the second Zeta on him today, so he's double Zetaed. Then I'm going to get him to 11, then go back and finish Spy and Magna Guard, which is going to be a pain in the ass. But then all my Separatists will be gear 11 or higher. And then from there, I'm going to take... I think I'm going to do the... I don't know. I may do the bugs first because you need the Watt Shards. I think I'm going to take them to gear 12. But you can see the farm continues on with B1 Battle Droid. Good Lord. And Droidica. So, Raza, good luck, brother. Hey, Gath Pieces. Hey, Archie Peeps. Hey, Ranger. And gives the thumbs up in the old mug of ale. Semi-decent mod rolling earlier, helping you bypass depression and step into a happy mod rolling. Nice. Well, we did pray to our Lord, second Lord and Savior, Darth Malak. I didn't go directly for Revan. I didn't want to bother him, but we did do Masu there, and we were able to get pretty decent mod. And I was able to mod and get some stuff and get some more speed on my character. So, I mean, it turned out to be a 14 speed mod. It's a gold mod. I'm not going to take it to 16 now for a while, so we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll start doing that instead of going through the first character pops on screen. We'll stick with Malak until our luck runs out, and maybe we'll try. We have to ask for guidance and help and salvation from our Lord and Savior Revan. Hallowed be His name. So there you go. Oh, we continue on with the farming's real, guys. So I'm gonna get B1 and Jordy to 7 stars. I'm still working on those 2 ships to get them to 7 stars, to get the 7-star Millennium Falcon. It never ends, guys. It never ends in this game. Oh, let's see if they've updated the event thing. I should show tomorrow marquee. There it is. Starts in 20 hours. Oh, yeah, I got gypped on the credit heist. I only got 4 million. It's like, God damn it. Just give me 5. You're gonna hose me. Give me 5. It only comes back every 2 weeks, man. It's like, Jesus. Like a little bit more, you know, so. God, do I want to do battles here? Who hit me? Who hit me? I gotta climb anyway. And he is, I think his payout, so we'll go for Codius. Codius. I think he's not in the payouts. Let's do a PvP match. Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this work right here. Let's get them things going on. Let's do this. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. Oh, I hit the wrong hit trooper. God bless America. Alright. Let's hit everybody with the fear. Here, let's go after her. Okay. Really? Well, really? Well, that's good to know that that didn't land. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay. Can go after Basti. What a surprise. Okay. That. He'll suck the life. Basti will hit this. Big hit. Didn't do as much as I thought. Okay, good. Excellent, Smithers. Excellent. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, for God's sakes, we're going to go back and forth here. I love how his hits, mine doesn't. Of course. I'm going to die. Yep. Unbelievable. All right. Hey, Jimmy D. Love your sausage. Not that I'm really caring. I'll climb up an arena like I always do. Get my crystals. I'll do fleet battle. Why not? Well, I don't. Like, it's a name. Look. Chihuahua, hey? A wise guy, eh? Alright. But get your questions in, guys. We're here for mini roster reviews. If you have a question about the game, you're going to look at something in your roster. Your Patreon, you can put it in. If you're not, then you can feel free to make a donation. I'll look at your stuff. And if you can't, then just put your stuff in. I'll look at it. That's what we do. Just put your ally code in with your questions, especially for your Patreons, things of that nature. That's what we're here to do. I'm just doing some stuff in the game, hanging out with you guys. It's what I do. And we go into the ship battle. Oh, what a surprise. And okay, look, a breach. Okay. Hey, MKSun 00 says, hi, Ranger and everyone. Hellenic says, good afternoon, Ranger Jane, everyone else in chat. Glad to have you guys aboard. Let's get the breach off. Okay. Continue our fight. Oh, it didn't kill him. Dodge, of course. Oh, Lord. Let's get that Falcon out of here. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay. Breach off, good. That's kind of the same pattern, same battles. Another dodge, man. Wow. Okay. What else? Any three question. My opponent put Darth Revan and Gear 13 GG on his front line. I put my Darth Revan on D. What are the best options for both? You can take out that Grievous team with either GR team. Well, no, we don't GR team. Jedi Revan can definitely kill Grievous. I've shown it time and time again. Just have to make sure you kill the B2, then immediately, go after Grievous. For the Darth Revan, you could probably go Padme. So, there you go. Alright, I'm running out of time. Let me just put this on auto. Harper Catch question: can a Basti-led Jedi team possibly be a non-God moded Darth Revan no Malak team? It's gonna be hard to say. It's gonna depend on how tenacious your team is. But some of that stuff is irresistible from Darth Revan. I don't see it happening. If Basti was the counter people would be using, they would use it. I just think that Darth Revan team can survive. You don't have enough offense in there. I know, right? What else in E3? Says, I wish I got half the assists the AI does in a mirror match. Just ridiculous how many assists the AI takes with the Millennium Falcon. I know. There's a reason to do certain battles. I mean, still, even RNG sometimes still gets me. I'm like, okay, well, that sucks. Oh, what did I do with my phone? Oh, Lord, I put it over there. Checking some mail. I'm waiting for you guys. If you guys got questions, Ross reviews, that's what we're here to do. You guys know the deal. Patreons, put your stuff in if you have a question. Anybody else, you can put your, you can put your request in. Indeed. Jimmy D. Question. Well, that's a good point, Spider. Before I do a Jimmy D, Spider says Zed Emperor still works against non-Malik teams. That's a good point. Forgot about that counter. Jimmy D question. I'm holding on to Zetas for HK47. Is there a better wait until either Padme or Malik event pops up? Well, we know Padme's coming. We don't have any idea when Malik's coming. I'd wait. Let's see if they're going to do anything with Malik after the Padme event. Have people put Zetas on Padme, and you're like, oh no, I don't have Zetas for Malik. Let's kind of see what happens there, Jimmy D. Get your Padme. You still have to gear, so I wouldn't definitely put Zetas on her right away. Just hold off into your Zetas till we see what happens. But if it doesn't look like Malik's coming around the corner, give yourself a little time, get some more Zetas in the bank, and then you can make a call on it. But it's kind of hard to say, well, yes, put it on Padme. It was a great team, but you still have to gear her. Get her 7 stars, stuff of that nature. She does take cryotex, which is a pain in the ass. So, yeah. Keeper Snack question. I'm working on a depreciation schedule for a client's fixed assets, and I'm not sure how much depreciation you recapture to calculate on the client's trade-ins. Any thoughts? Really? How much appreciation? You're talking about cars. I mean, you can calculate that over time and just take the average, depending on the period of time you're going to go for the depreciation. I usually just go with an average medium. What the depreciation will be over a certain period of time. Is it a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years? And do it that way. I mean, you could calculate, but if you take the average from like the low end versus the high end, calculate that. That's what I usually would do. I hate finances. I love marketing. I love doing a lot of stuff at finance. The finance part of my business degree sucked. So much formulas and things. Finance is really crazy. Well, Jimmy D says, cheers, buds. What else in 73 says, good thoughts. I'll have to check the EP versus Darth Revan stuff. There you go, my friend. There you go. Gappy question. In my GA, there's a bounty hunter team with Gear 12 Zeta Boss, Gear 12 Zeta Bubba, Gear 9 Dengar and Greedo, and a Gear 8 Cad Bane. My troopers are Gear 11, 264 speed track, boss is 251. Should I trooper that team? Absolutely. You go first, it's over. Especially with the Gear 9 Dengar and Greedo and Gear 8 Cad Bane. Thanks. A little bit more information I need there, Kipper. I just was going general there, brother. It's not good. It's a little bit more information is required to make such a what else in E3? Hey, Danilo Papayas. What else in E3 says, the business math class was the worst one I had. Just crazy amount of boxes and charts and graphs and codes. You have to look through all that tech stuff. My brain hurt after that so badly. Yeah, I did quite a lot of those. Yeah, it's all the when it comes to it's so crazy the different formulas you use. to figure out value and stuff. It really is. Dylan Pawai says, thanks for the quick answer earlier, Ranger. It was my pleasure, my friend. It's what we do. Alright, let's... I haven't tried Sean Baby's team. Let's check the speeds here. I'm probably going to get wrecked. This Revan is stats. Let's see. 333. Yeah, I'm going to get wrecked. What's his Dark Basti? Bet she's going to be slow and it's going to be a fast Malik. 314. Okay. What's Malik? 317. Yeah, it's got me a little bit on the speed. Ignore that. What else in 3 seconds? It's not like you need to worry about all that stuff later. You'll have all the counts, see all the math and numbers. Well, you know, you can do spreadsheets and you can have the formulas set up and then just type in the number and stuff. And the formulas are in there. If not, you can build the formula. It's not that hard. I use spreadsheets for a lot of that kind of stuff. Alright, let's do this right this time. Let's get rid of you, because that really hosed my ass last time. There we go. Let's get some big hits going. Let's get electricity going, flying into the air. Christ. Okay, can't suck the life out of me. Okay, that's not going to do anything. Let's see. Damn it. Okay. Have to hit him. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's get her off the board. I get him off the board next. Okay. Bone Jones 159, glad to have you here. Says question, Ranger, what's your take on getting new characters instead of actually new content? Well, it's a mixture of both. You need both, right? You need content, and then you gotta have characters, keep people engaged and building up the rosters, things of that nature. I think it's a balancing act. New characters as they come into the game for, like, say, GAC will have an impact depending on how OP or non-OP they are. Sometimes they won't have an impact, sometimes they will. So it's a balancing act on that portion. GOTB, things of that nature. You know, we got some stuff coming for the light side GOTB. So you need both. If you don't have constantly good stuff coming into the game, but I'd rather it be good content. I can wait in between. We do need new characters. If we keep working on the same characters, it gets stale after a while, right? So we do need some good stuff coming in. I think the mistake they made last year is they oversaturated with us with all those marquees we had last year. It was crazy as compared to this year where they've been a little bit more spread out, right? So it's a tough balancing act. I don't fall on one side of the issue or the other. New characters can be used in the content that we currently have, and you can kind of play around with that. But I still want new content. You know, GAC will always have a place where it's going to change things with new characters, but certain things, and to an extent, GOTBs and things of that nature. So sometimes you need new characters, you need a string of new characters, and sometimes you need new content. But doing them at once can be a problem, right? So when you have new characters and new content, can be overwhelming. I'm not talking about something you get out doing the event. I'm talking about like these new marquees and then this, and then you put it all together, and it's like, oh, it's too much. JG Hot One Ranger question: can CLS with 3PO defeat a boss lead with nests? Nope. I mean, it can, but here's the problem. You got to time your attack against nests. You get into that loop, it can be really bad. The debuffs, you're just constantly getting nests, getting her protection up. So 3PO's basic keeps doing that. So I just don't use CLS against Nest for that reason. Out to jumping question. Did you guys see the Vulture Droid marquee? Starts in 19 hours. Yes, we did. We already talked about it. I already showed it. Out you girl. Hey, JV420 says hi, everyone. Hey, JV420. But we talked about it, out you girl. We got you. We got you, out you. We got you, out you girl. We got you. We did it. Let me go grab my phone real quick. All right. I'm gonna do something real quick. Remember, guys, we're doing mini roster reviews, so if you got questions or you want me to look at something in your roster, that's what we're here to do. Hanging out with you guys for a little bit. And get out of here, phone. I'm checking stuff on my phone, guys, real quick. Give me a second. But get your questions, and also I'm still monitoring chat. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. But yeah, get your questions in, get your stuff in, guys. That's what I'm here to do. I do another attack. Okay. Do something real quick, guys. I gotta scan something. Oh, for God's sakes. Let me make this so. And then my mother texts me. I love her. Always checking on her son. Someone always use. Always needs something. Apologize, guys. Trying to get this done real quick. Okay. Alright, got that squared away. Alright, let's see what else we got in chat. Dr. Feelgood question. I have Zeta on Padme Leader. What's next? Ahsoka or Padme Unique? Padme Unique. Ahsoka is the last one you want to do. typically the order is, I did the first 2 on Padme, then I went straight to Anakin, Kenobi, Ahsoka was the last one I did. You could go Padme, leader, Anakin, then Padme's unique, General Kenobi, Ahsoka, but that's kind of the order you want to go in. General Gravis, hey, glad to have you here, my friend. Says, question, should I gear up all the clones or wait to see reworks? I'd wait for the reworks. Rosa972 question, I'm currently gearing Separatists. Where to focus next? GR, rounding out team, something else? Have Padme unlocked but haven't activated yet. Thanks in advance. So, yeah, no, Rosa, we'll look at your stuff. Let me do a quick PvP battle and then we'll get you squared away. I need to get some food ordered. That guys, I'm trying to do a million things at once. All of a sudden, I just got bombarded to do all this crap. It's like, really? You gonna do that to me now? Okay. Bastards. Okay. I will look at your stuff in 1 second, Roz. I'm just trying to get something done. Why is this being stupid? Alright, Stanky wants me to look at his stuff too. Gruffalo says, have a good night, Ranger and RC crew. Kids are screaming from Mom needs backup. Go get him. Go get him, Gruffalo. Stanky, I'll get you squared away in just a second. That thing. Be right back. Duty calls. God damn it. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, let's look at some stuff here. Alright, Raza had a question. Let's look at that. Chair stream? You wish. Okay, and then we get Stanky here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to knock out some stuff, personal stuff here that I just got nailed with. So time I'm trying to do this stuff for you guys. Sometimes real life just kicks ass, and you gotta do stuff with it. All right, let's see here. Alright, so GR, so gearing up Separatists, where to focus next? Alright, let's look here. Raz Al Ghul. Let's see how your Separatists are looking. Looking pretty good, actually. Gear 11, no, Gear 10. Geonosian Brood. I think your Separatists are looking pretty good. We still got some work to do on newts. We got to get B1 and Droidica. You can still farm them. Question is, do we go to gear, right? So let's look at your GR team. Anakin's good. Ahsoka's gear 11. So... yeah, I would go for the GR team. If you've got Padme where you can unlock her and start working on her, because you know the 7-star event's coming back, I would go to the GR team. Your Separatists are looking pretty solid. I actually like the GR team a lot. It can help you a lot on offense. I like the fact that your Separatists are looking really good. You got some Newt's gear is not that hard. Most of your Separatists are gear 12. But I would round out your Separatists a little bit more. Let's get your Grievous to 12, Brood to 12. We got to have some work to do on B1 and Droidica, so just keep farming them. Put a little bit of gear on Newt. But yeah, I think once you get your Padme team, I think your Zetas and stuff, you could go toward the GR team. You've got the 2 Zetas on Grievous. You got the 2 Zetas on Geonosian Brood Alpha. I kind of like your plan there, looking at where you're at with your current team. But yeah, you can unlock Padme, plus the events coming back next week. The 7th, I believe it comes back. What's today, the 1st? So next 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, next Wednesday it comes back. But yeah, work on your gear. You can still gear B1 and Droidica, at least get them to 11. If you want to round out your Separatists, I'd keep focusing on your Separatists. Once you get your Padme, she's 7 stars, then let's round out your Separatists, and again, you can kind of work on both at the same time. So you really don't need that much gear other than Padme. Your Anakin's, I think, was 8 or 9. Your Ahsoka's 11. So you could go focus on those characters. But your B2's good. B1's good. If you want to start working Zetas on the GR team, finish up around their gear, they're almost done on the gear, and they go back and get their Separatists done, I'm fine, because a lot of your Separatists are really good. Your Geos are fantastic. Your droids... need B1 and Droidica, so we got to get the farm going on them and then get the gear going on them. Same thing with Newt. He's 7 stars, but we got to get some love to Newt Gunray. I would not be too concerned about Magna Guard. He'd be the last one I'd want to mess with. So, yeah, let's do that. So I hope that answers your question. I wouldn't round out teams. Focus, stay hyper-focused too, Raza. Don't go anywhere else. I'm not going to look at the rest of your count because I want you to stay focused on this. You've done a fantastic job. Let's round this out and then go into GR. Don't deviate from this plan. You're going to need it from GOTB, especially being at your galactic power. So yeah, that's what I would do. Okay, you got them to 6 stars. Yeah, start taking them to gear. I have mine at 6 stars is when I took mine to 11 as well. And they work very effectively because you can still use them on the day 1 missions for GOTB, and they're really great, even at gear 11 B1. The 2 Zetas you want on the Separatists that you will know on eventually is B1s and B2s. Because that's really going to help your team tremendously for the droids. So let's kind of finish up your Separatists. We're almost at the finish line. Let's get your 7-star Padme next week. Then we can go back in and then just go crazy on the GR team, finish it up. Okay. So I hope that answers your question, Raza. Stanky had a question, so let's do that. Hold on, I'm still trying to... Let me do something here. God damn it. Trying to get something squared away, and it's being stupid with me. I'll get you here in a sec, Stanky. Okay. That's done. this, do this. Trying to work on the old chair here. Let's get a little bit. I'm getting to you, Snaky, just a second. I'm trying to get this squared away. Trying to do more than one thing at once is hard. Doc Ravage, yes, I got you there, brother. I'm gonna get this Stinky real quick. Remember, you guys have rosters you want me to look at? Please put your ally code in. If you'd like to make a donation, please do. Remember, Patreons. If you are Patreon, let me know. If you are Patreon in the chat, put your ally code in and stuff, and then we'll get you squared away. All right. Oh, very nice. Ooh, very Stinky Toilet. What a name. Get out of here. Oh, very nice. All right, 2 more new. So we're going to do Stinky next, and then I'll get to you, Doc. We'll get you squared away. Shoutout asked question last night, but may have missed the answer. Opinion for next Gear 13. Jedi Revan, Han, Chewie, CLS, Thrawn. I do Han and Chewie Shadow myself. Hell, next question. So when Zeting your Grievous led Separatist squad, you put Zetas on B1 and B2. What if Grievous himself? All Zetas or just the Metal Monstrosity first, and I went B2, B1, and then I still haven't put Grievous's later on yet. I got Dark Ravage. Okay. Gappy says Ranger troop the shiznit out of that Zeta boss team, 60 banners. I told you, man. I may be dumb, but I'm dumb, man. The reason why I went on me some GSEs. Be right back. God damn it. Yeah. That's always something that I have to do. Do it now. Get off my back. Hey. Here we go. Alright, we're good. Alright, phew. Got all the kind of, I just got a donation from Doc Ravage. Should I finish my sippers? Do I go GR next also? I got you, brother. I got you. Alright, let me get the Stanky here. So let's just check Stanky stuff out real quick. Really, this is a beautiful roster for 2.2 million. First thing I'm going to check out, Stanky, is your speed. Speed order looks solid. This is really a good job. 2 Gear 13s at 2.2 million. You've got Grievous. You've got Darth Revan. No Malik, but that should be coming soon enough. I like this roster, my man. This is super hyper focused. Let's check the speeds. This is fantastic. 311, solid. Mass left. For 2.2 million, your speeds are going to be fantastic for where they're at. Basti is 303. I got no complaints here. Plus, when you take her to gear 13, her speed will go up to 313. Speed order looks great. You took Darth Vader to gear 13, my friend? Stanky, you're going to have to explain that one to me. Of all the 13s, and I'm not saying it's a bad choice, but of all the gear 13s I would do, Darth Vader, maybe is he your favorite? Maybe let me know what's going on there, brother. What's going on there, Stanky? A little Vader love there. I like that. All right, so the speed order looks fine. I don't have any issues there. Let's check out your Old Republic. Well, let me do this first. Let me take this off. I do that every time. No, I don't want rarity. Get out of here. So the speed order of what you got, it looks fine. Good job on a lot of these characters. Very hyper focused. I like this. This is very good. Let's just check where you are for your Malik, because I think that's the next big character we need to work on. Okay, good. Karth good, Zelda good, Mission good, Juhani, Canderous. Get your Canderous up. You don't need them. If you're going to go with those 4 for the event, that's fine. Dark Side for Malik is not a big deal, but you could use Canderous in your team right now. I'd gear him. He's fantastic on the Karth team. So yeah, I'd work on Canderous gear wise. Don't worry about T3. HK looks good. I gotta say, my friend, very impressed. Let's go through some of the other teams real quick, and your droids look great as well. Love what you've done with the droids. Let's look at your Grievous. His speed is pretty decent. Are you running health on him? Okay, we need a. This is good. Very, very good. Excellent job with your mods. I can't see the chat right now because I'm trying to. Let me do this so I can see the chat, because I have to scroll back up. Let me pull it up here on my thing here. I figured Vader was your favorite character, Stanky. That's all right, my friend. All right, so we've got the Old Republic printed looking good. You're looking good for Malik. Let's get that Canderous going, because that'll be another team you can use in GAC. Canderous is a vital part of that team. Love that you're on top of that. So let's go through and look at some key things that we can eventually work on. I did see your Bounty Hunter. I saw you had a 7-star boss. That's really good. Let's look at his speed. There's some characters I'm looking at for speed. You got the Jingle Lead. That's really good. That adds 30. Don't have the seconds 8 on boss, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's see what your speed on your boss is. 234. Gonna have to work on the speed on boss. You want to get him to about 260, 270 stank. Just something to work on. I know you got to work on mods and getting more mods with speed. That's okay. It's an early account. You're getting there. It's okay. It's cool. I take the potency off. Boss doesn't need potency. If you're going to run anything, run health set or a tenacity set. If these are the only mods you have that work for you, that's okay too. But a tenacity set, I run a 4-speed set and a tenacity or a health set. You can go health with lots of health and protection on there, or you can go tenacity. A lot of people do tenacity as well. Am I running tenacity? Defense, but potency doesn't really do anything for boss. He does, he does his roar and he takes damage, right? And then he does his triple tap. He doesn't really stack debuffs or anything. You don't need to worry about potency. So let's work on this little bit of the speed there. What other teams do we have done? First order, I'm pretty sure we'll work on later on. Yeah, we will. Well, you're getting there. It's pretty solid. But using this for your GAC, probably back order team. Well, you can use this in the front line. It's not bad. I don't think you're going to have anything for guns. Yeah, I'm not worried about Galactic Republic yet. We're not there. I don't think we're there on Troopers. No, we're not there yet. Nice Sisters. How are we looking on our Nice Sisters? Okay. And then we're working on Old Republic. See how your Sith are. Sith look great. This is a great job. Not only do you have the Darth Revan team, you have the Jedi Knight Revan team. You get Candice, you have the Karth team. You'll have the Bounty Hunter team. You've got the Sith Triumphant team that you can do a lot of stuff with. Ugh, like it, man. Separatists, how we looking there? You got the Grievous team. How are your other droids? B2. This is a great job, man. This really is. Depending where you want to go, your Separatists are pretty solid. You're going to be able to get a Definitely 6 or 7. You should be able to easily with the year 13 Grievous get 7-star Padme. So you could go GR. That's going to be heavy gear investment. So if you're going to go GR, you go all in one of these two teams. This is the two teams I'm seeing for you next. Night Sisters and GR would be the two I would go for. You do have Asajj at 12. She doesn't have her Zetas. The team's not even close. You are farming it. So you could go Night Sisters. But if you're going to go Galactic Republic, you can get your Padme 7 stars. And then you got Ahsoka 7 stars. Finish your farming Anakin. You can work on the Galactic Republic team next. So you have two choices. Looking at your account, your Separatists are fine where they're at. You're not really doing GOTB at your level. Let's get your Night Sisters done. That'll be another great team for you. And the GR. Those would be the two teams I would recommend. And then also getting those speed sets. You need them. You already know the deal about speed sets, so let's do that. So, and I do like that you have a Gear 13 Vader. That's pretty, that's cheeky of you. I like that a lot. Excellent job, my friend. This is super focused account. I like the direction you're going. Keep it up. Good stuff here. A lot of your teams are squared away. Work on the speed of your boss. They'll come through time as you get mods. And just keep on top of it. I think you got a great squad here, man. I think you got a great roster. So that's what the direction I go with your account. All right. Let's see. We had Stinky. Let's see here. We had Doc Ravage. He wanted the same question, but I got to find where his thing was. There it is. Let's go do Doc. Oh, I got to do a PvP battle. Oh, I'm forgetting about PvP. I do this every time. Do I care? You know what? Screw it. I don't care. I've done my 5 battle. I want to get you guys squared away first. So let's do that. Let's look at Doc Ravage's stuff here. 298 869 985. I am doing mini roster for you guys. If you're a Patreon, put your stuff in. I will look at it. If you're not a Patreon, I'll still look at your stuff. If you'd like to make a donation, please do. Just know that the priority is going to be the priority that I put. Oh, that's another beautiful account already. I like this Doc Ravage. I like the Gear 13s, all that stuff. All right. All right. You're welcome, Stanky. My pleasure. All right, let's check speed. And then we'll get to Doc's specific question. You know, I'm looking for speed in the wrong one. See what happens when I get trying to do multiple things at once? I fail horribly. Wait, what was your arena team? Let me look at that real quick. Yoda's in there. Okay, good. So back to your inventory. Filter by speed. Let's looky here what we got. So Darth Revan's speed just gives me an idea of some of your speed sets and where you're at. 319, good. What's your Yoda? Judge me by my mods you do. 318. Not too shabby. I like it. Gear 13 Thrawn, Gear 13 Bastila. 296, totally fine. Don't have a Malik, I understand. It'll come around when it does. So let's check your speed and your boss. The characters I'm seeing, I just want to check their speed. The speed order looks correct. Defense with okay, 270, good. BB-8's good. R2, good. Very nice. This is very good order in your speed. I like it a lot. So let's just real quick on your general stuff. So keep farming those speed mods. Speed looks great. Gear 13, fantastic job. Some really good stuff here. So should I finish my Separatists or should I go GR next? Let's look at it. So let's look at your Separatists first. Let's see where we are for GR. It's right there. Let's look real quick. Anakin's 12. Ahsoka needs some gear. Kenobi's 12. We don't have a Padme. We will get a Padme depending on what your Separatists are. So that's going to be the big question. Where are your Separatists? Separatists. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alpha, so your Gias are done. I say this. You're already invested. Boy, this is a tough one. Ahsoka just needs gear. What do you need for Zetas? Let's see if we think about this. The Geo team's done. Grievous team can be done. Needs 3 Zetas. B1 Droideka 6-star. Finish up your droids. Let's get your Separatist droids done. And then once you unlock Padme, because remember, she's going to take Cryotech stock. So it's going to take a little bit to get Padme up. So I would say let's get your Separatist droids done. Grievous at Gear 13 is an absolute monster. You're going to need these for GOTB. I don't know where in GOTB your guild is, but if I'm going to say work on a team and finish it up, you've already got the one side of the GOs done, or Separatists done, which is really fantastic. Let's get these characters done. Get your Padme unlocked, but let's get these. You only need 3 Zetas, really. Grievous, Mental Monstrosity, B2, his Zeta, and B1. Let's get your droids to like Gear 11, get your Grievous to like 12, 13. You're around 20 stars? Okay, yeah, let's work on your Separatists. Let's work on your guild getting better stars. After you get the gear going on the Separatists and get them squared away, then we can go back in, work on your Padme. You're going to need the 2 Zetas for her. You're going to need 5 Zetas for that team to really be effective. I think you can get your droids done first, and they're an amazing team, right? So let's get your droids done. You already got Geos that you can use in GAC. So let's get your droids done. Let's finish up your Separatists, and then we'll go and get your GR team done next. I wouldn't focus on anything else. The only thing I want to check is your Old Republic and see how we are for Malik. Oh yeah, you're ready to go. Car's good. Mission's good. Juhani, Candace, Zalbar, good. Sith Empire. We know, I think they were in your team. Yeah, HK Bass are both their team. You got this, man. Marauder. Yeah, this is really, really good. This is, again, a nice, focused account. This is one thing new players have on us old-timers is, been done with him for 2 months. There you go. That's what I like to see, Doc. The thing that new players have is if they get the information, which is information all over the place, and they want to be competitive and they want to hyper-focus, they know which path to take and where to spend effectively, so that they can be more effective with their currency, their material, the things they're doing for their characters. I see this a lot more in a lot of the newer accounts that I'm looking at, where I go in and it's super hyper focused, whether they're watching us or Warrior or anybody else out there. You get that hyper focus. You see, we saw at the last account with 2.2 million, and we're seeing at this 3.3 million. Stanky's was super hyper focused. We're seeing the same thing here with Doc. So you guys have a lot of advantages that we didn't, because when we first started, it was chaos. You know, we've been through the rigmarole of where, characters coming in, but you guys have the advantage that we've already been through hell in a handbasket. So per year and 4 months, 16 months is a damn good account. This is very nicely done. Still need to work on your speeds. Let's check out some of your other teams real quick. Troopers, how are we looking at Troopers? Need a little bit of love, so we're not quite there with them yet. How's your Night Sisters? Oh, they look solid. Let's take off speed. Excuse me. Night Sisters look great. Let's get... You know what? Let's get that other Zeta on Asajj. Yeah. And let's get Towson some gear. Let's get this Night Sister team. You know what? Let's get this Night Sister team squared away first. It's right there. So let's go back a second. Towson needs to get to. She's almost there. Spirit's not close, but you can run. We don't have Acolyte. You could go with Talia. Not the best lineup. You do have the Zeta on Eldaka. This team's actually closer than your Grievous team, and you can use this team and stuff. Yeah, I'm not thinking just Deathstorm. I'm not thinking just the raids. This is a great team in GAC that you can use in a lot of places, Doc. It's up to you. I'll leave it to your good gracious. You have a Gear 13 Asajj. Why not use it, for your Night Sisters? I mean, Night Sisters are one of the most versatile teams you can use on offense and defense, and with the different leaders and stuff, you can either go with Asajj or Mother Towson. Spirit is something you want to farm. Put that in your farming plan. Because Spirit and PvP, I mean, if you have this team with what you currently have in your lineup, would be phenomenal. So if you want to work on Night Sisters and just finish them up and get that team squared away, I'm not too worried about Heroic Sith. I'm sure you do just fine in Heroic Sith. I'm thinking more GAC, TW, things of that nature. Long term, Night Sisters are really, really good to a point in the new GOTB. I mean, they kind of, all teams get crushed in day 3 and 4. I'm already experiencing that already. But yeah, I like Night Sisters and possibility. Definitely 3 teams you should work on, nothing else. Either Night Sisters, round them up, finish them up. If you want to wait till you get Spirit, fine. But you're closer to your Night Sisters than you are with your Grievous team. You're closer to your Grievous team than I think your GR team. I'll leave it to your discretion. I have 2 shards of Spirit. Yeah, get Spirit going, my friend, because Spirit is phenomenal on that team. Get the Zed on Asajj, get Spirit squared away, get Talzin squared away, and then that's a great dynamite team for you for GAC. On defense back wall, it just tears people up when they see that. It's a pain in the ass to deal with. So do that, and then finish Grievous, and then GR. Or if you want to go finish up your Padme team first, I mean, I'll leave it to you. But those would be the 3 teams I would focus on. If you want to finish up Separatists first, fine with that. We already have the GOs. But if we want to go back in and get you see the stars are there, but the gearing's way lower on these guys than your Night Sisters. I'd definitely say Night Sisters, then Grievous, and then, yeah, GR. Padme's going to take so many cryotechs. Ahsoka needs some work. They take 5 Zeta. So GR would be the 3rd team I'd work on. Probably Grievous and Night Sisters, you decides. If I was going to gear 13 something next, let's look at what you have so far. Based off what I've seen. With what you currently have ready to go, I would say either Bosk or Old Daka. Grievous is a ways away. Some of the other characters are ways away. Those 2 kind of stand out to me. You could do Kenobi for the GR team, but I'd say that until you're ready to run the GR team and get it squared away, Doc. I think you're doing a disservice by doing that earlier. Those 2 characters from looking at your roster stand out to me. Boss is a great choice. So is Doc of your Night Sisters, especially if you're going to work on your Night Sisters. Doc at 13 is amazing, and you've already got her kind of squared away. So I'd focus on those guys. Yeah, she's pretty close to being Gear 13 too. So that'd be where I'd go. Those are the 2 characters that kind of stand out to me. Boss, because he's the leader of the Bounty Hunters. Doc, because she's just super badass on the Night Sisters. Those would be the next 2 Gear 13s I would do. Eventually you want to get one for Grievous, but you've got a lot of work to do on Grievous and your droids. I think you can get your Night Sisters squared away with the Gear 13 Doc. Is going to help you more. I think a Boss with Gear 13 is going to make your Bounty Hunters that much more potent. With what you already have done. And then once we get Grievous done, then we'll go in and get a Gear 13 Grievous. Then go get Padme squared away, get your Gear 13 Kenobi. I think that's kind of the path you need to go. All right? So I hope that answers your question. If you guys have questions, we're doing mini roster reviews. So if you have a question, like I'm just doing for all our good friends here, if you're a Patreon, you just got to put your ally code in and I'll get you squared away. If you're not a Patreon, just put your ally code in. I'll look at it. If you'd like to make a donation, please make a donation to support the channel. Or maybe become a Patreon. This is the kind of stuff we do for our Patreons all the time. You get a lot of free stuff. We get a lot of cool stuff that we do for you guys. But we're hanging out. I've got food on the way, so I'm hanging out with you guys for a little bit while longer. I will be going to hang out with our good friend Miss Pascal here in a little bit. Tonight at 9:30 we got Doja-san at 9. We got, I don't know what Finn's gonna be doing. He may do some Twitch stuff later on. I don't know. Doja-san at 9, so make sure you follow him on Twitch. 9:30 I'll be hanging out with Miss Pastier like I do every Thursday night. At the same time I'll be watching our boy Urs in the hall doing his ridiculous stuff. So make sure you check out those channels as well. There's lots of fun stuff. You can have Urs on one screen, you can have Miss on another. So you can hear me hang out and have fun and work with Mist on his GAC, or you can go do you can watch Urs at the same time. What else? Any 3 questions? How do you feel about Gear 13 on Han and Chewie? I think they're a priority. They are sick badass at Gear 13. I know Warriors talked about it, that those 2 for the ship and for just the amount of damage it gives them. Oh lordy. Hey, Yuta, he says, hello, everyone. Sorry work and school have been a nightmare this week. Trust me, brother, we've all been there, and I've been there recently, so I understand. You get your work done. Keep your damn grades up. SWGOH. Warrior believes a Gear 13 GG with 100k health should be enough to nab a 7-star Padme. Do you agree? Who to run on the team? Yeah, so I'm actually I'm in the same mindset because it just a team you can run. Oh, is this rewards? What is going on here? Just new guild orders. I already know what they're saying because I get Discord going. Let me see here. So let's look at Separatists. What are some of the teams that you can run? Well, it's based off what you have and what you can go with, right? So if you're looking to unlock Padme, if you've got a pretty decent team 10 or 11, you're going to do that depending on the Zetas you have. We're talking about Gear 13 Grievous, so we're going for the Gusto, right? We're going for that 7-star Padme. So a team that I'm going to run is Geonosian Brood Alpha with General Grievous. My Droidica I would love to run, but he's only 6 stars, and the drop rate for the Droidica is bonta poo poo. But I'm going to go Grievous, Asajj, Geonosian Brood Alpha, B2, and maybe B1. I've got enough flexibility in my account. I can go Newt or Dooku. It depends on who you are. I mean, full Geo squad. Now, Jesse, he knows this stuff. He was telling me that you can run Geos. You can run Geos, but a full Geo team, I want to caution you guys, going for 7 stars with the full complement of Geos. Think about what the team does. At that point, she gets courage and protection and all that stuff. Even at 6 stars, it could be a nightmare. Geos, when they get attacked outside of their turn, you're pumping protection and stuff back in. So I don't recommend full Geo squad. But it depends on who you have. Some key characters. Droidica, if you have him at 7 stars, absolutely. Grievous, if you have him Gear 13, you're going to be fine. Newt, Asajj, Dooku, B1, B2, Geonosian Brood Alpha. If you don't have Geonosian Brood Alpha, but you have a Sun Fact, you can go with the Sun Fact. So there's different combinations. I think just having a Gear 13 Grievous on your team is going to make the world of difference. As some of your characters die, you know he's doing his AoE, and he's just going to be knocking the snot out of them. I will be doing the event SWGOH, so when the event comes back next Wednesday, I'll be going for 7-star Padme. I will work on different stuff and show you guys different things. So if you want to see it play out, I'll do it first. I always do that when the event launches. We do it as soon as possible so you guys can see, especially on the newer events. But this is an event it's different because we didn't have the Zetas and the upgrades and changes to Newt and Count Dooku, who really are good against the GR team. So I think Asajj is key on that team. Her damage is going to be important. I think you need a tank. You need a Sun Fact or Geonosian Brood Alpha. I prefer to go with Geonosian Brood Alpha, so I'm going to be pumping gear into him as humanly possible. B2 is important. I think B2 needs to be on that team. And then you kind of mix and match. Who do you want to? What do you have first of all, and what can you use? And then from that, kind of play around with it a little bit. But General Grievous definitely on there. I think would be your best bet. It's not a be-all, end-all, well, if you didn't use this character, you're going to fail. It's not how that works on this event. We've got a lot of options, depending on what you farm and what you've geared, that's going to help you out tremendously. But great question, SWGOH. I appreciate it. So, if you guys have questions, now's the time. Now is the time to get your questions in. I'm waiting a little bit longer, then I'm going to get something to drink, some bourbon that Andrew Copta got me. Man, guys, that Chex Mix he sent me 3 things. He sent me this giant Tupperware dish of this Chex Mix mixture that he put together with ghost pepper. When I say this crap is hot, it is hot. Not as hot as a chocolate, but man, it comes close. It's a little bit of pain on your ass. And he sent me 2 brand new giant bottles of whiskey. And anytime, this is the 2nd time Andrew's done it, I make the promise that I will drink the crap out of that stuff on the stream for you guys. And I'll drink it anytime else. I pour some and then I eat it then. So there you go. I'll probably be. And the good thing about me, whiskey, bourbon, I drink it when I get it. Times being what they are, beggars can't be choosers, but when I'm able to afford it once in a while, I get a bottle of Jack Daniels, and I really enjoy it. I don't drink it like water, but it doesn't have an effect on me. It just kind of makes me feel good. I drink some. I've never been, alcohol has never really had that kind of effect on me. Torn Jacks, hey, what's going on? He says 8 charge away from his 7-star Droidica. I'll be glad when the farm is over. You're not kidding, man. I just got my Geonosian Brute Alpha to 7 stars. Thank the maker. Now I'm going to save up all my crystals to get B1 and Droidica done. I'm going to be buying those 25 out of the store. I'm going to be saving my crystals for that and that alone. Because, goddamn it, I am sick of farming these bastards. And I didn't have time to do more arena today, but you know what? You guys are... Alright, I got it. You didn't even the damn message. Claim our energy. But yeah, when I'm done with B1 and Droidica, Jesus, I'll be so happy. Alpha just started. Doesn't seem as bad as Droidica. No. It's Cantina. Cantina is a total different animal than hard node farming. Hard node farming is the suck. God bless America. I can't stand it. Ugh. I can't stand it. It drives me absolutely bonkers. Yes. Sim. Yes. There we go. I got one. See what I'm saying? So I'm going to save up and knock them out because I am so sick of looking at those two things. No, I don't think it'll hurt you too much, Torn. But yeah, it's pretty poopalicious. But if you have questions, get them in. I'm following chat. All right, I'll do a battle here in a second. So, what's on Discord? Hold on, someone's ringing my doorbell. All right. Always busy. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm running here, running there. Food's being delivered. All right, Ghost X. Does he... Ghost X. I need to look. Is he on? Let's see, Ghost. Where's your payout? Okay, his payout's passed. Let's do a Fleet Arena. Let's do it. But get your questions in, man. We'll have to see there, Yuta. Says, I'm curious if my opponent has any attackers left in my back line in GAC. We don't know. Another boring fleet battle. Oh, look. Okay, attack there. And then we do this. And then we can get all that. And then... you need taunts. Can't do that. Let's do that. They're going to kill my bigs. I don't care. Yeah, let's do this. All right. Here we go. Big hit. Big money. Okay, now we bring in. Let's get that Falcon out of there. Perfect. Dodge. Of course, dodge. Always dodge. Always a dodge. No, Braves just did big head. Okay. Aha. Gotcha. That's all right. Okay. Okay. Getting there. He just says I'm not ready for Padme gear wise yet. That's all right. All right, Danilo Papias says, not a question, but my GAC opponent put no defense in the back territory. Has been preventing me from getting points from feet, so I am 23,000 and 23,000 feet to running. That sucks. Put this on auto. He didn't put any defense in the back territories. That sucks, Danilo. I don't know why. I can't even. You'll get there, man. I'm sorry to hear that. You will get the points for the victory, so that should easily put you over, hopefully. Torn Jack's question is the Padme team better for offense or defense in GSC? I've tried using them on offense, but I haven't found the rhythm. I prefer them for offense. You can use them for defense. I've seen people use them on defense. They can be countered pretty solidly if you have the right teams. So I like using them on offense because it gives me a lot of flexibility. You can use the Padme team for a lot of stuff. So I like them on offense more. Yeah, there's not much you can do about Danilo Papayas. I think what they should do, my suggestion is when they do stuff like that, is that if someone doesn't place defenses, like they do some crap like that where they only put one team down, you automatically get 60 points for each one that they don't push anything in. It's one thing if they don't deploy and you get the auto deploy, then you can get points. But if they don't put anything, you don't get any points for that. Thus, you can't get any stuff for your feats or get your levels and stuff. So I think that's one thing that they need to look at is like if someone doesn't put crap down, they just say they put one team down. All right, fine. They get 60 banners automatically for each victory. Because that way they learn their lesson. Because if people are going to do that, I think it's something CG needs to address. I think that's the fair thing. Oh, you want to just put one, like if they just put one person in each zone because they're just being a douchebag, then I think you would still get points for victory. But if they don't put, I think it's more when they don't put stuff that you can't get anything. So I think you should get 60 points automatically. Doc Roush says they should just autofill from the top of the roster for any squad they don't place when they have craft forward to their own feats. Yeah. And sometimes, to be fair, some people, realize stuff they just don't have the time commitment, right? They can't put stuff down. Or they run out of time or they forget about it. All right, fine. It happens. But then you're giving your opponent 60 banners. If you don't put any teams down or anything down, 60 banners. Straight up. No, if you don't put anything down, they'll autofill. But if you put a couple teams down, it will not autofill the rest. So CG has to make a call. If they're not going to do autofill, then they have to give people banners and the points for a possible victory. Since the person, it's basically, I look at it as a forfeit for those zones. You forfeited, you get 60 points, and and that's just the way it should be. Ah, ha, ha, ha. That's a good meme I just got sent to me. I just saw that, Matt, and it was great. Alright, I know, quit sending me damn notifications. I know. But if they're going to do stuff like that, there's ways they can do that. There's some way they can give you the points for them doing stuff like that. I think that's... I agree you should get the currency and everything else. Master Case sounds saying I want the currency for winning battles. Well, I like the currency too. What else? 23 says, I think they should autofill from the bottom of the roster if they don't deploy. The way you can knock out faces and just send one gear 12, do stone and wreck everything easily. I'm fine with that too. I think that's a good idea as well. What else? 23. And you said, well, the GSC is just to be a test. It's true. It is just a test. I like that. Yeah, Doc Ravage agrees. Alex Monet just put his roster. Well, you're going to have to do a little bit better for me, Alex. Anything specific, you don't have to donate, Alex. If you'd like to donate, you can. If you want to become a patron, you can. I'll still look at your stuff. But what do you want me to look at, Alex? I have those down there, suggestions of what you might want to donate. But if you need help, you need help. Let's help our friend Alex here. Let's see what old Alex wants. Let me put that in there. 649 841 388. Perfect. Let's see what we got going on here for you, Alex. Yeah, I can look at what you need to farm next. Let's look at it. 1 second. I've been brought a beverage of bourbon and stuff. I'll take a taste. So delicious. For you, Andrew Kapta. Delicious.
Tell me my city's the best.
And my wife says you're the best, Andrew. You're the best. Hurrah. Yes, she is. All right. What do we need to farm next? Hey, Honcholo. All right. 2.9 million GP. We have as like that Gear 13 Asajj, Gear 13 Odaka. Have Jedi Revan. We got Boss. Let's check your speed order first before I start going delve into your stuff here. Speed order looks good. Okay. Boss needs some speed, I can tell already. So we need to keep working on our speed mods, I can tell already. But that's okay. I'm still doing it. Oh, tenacity on Boss? No. 248 speed though, not bad. For that tenacity set, that's not bad actually. The Jink puts him at 278. Not too shabby. I'm not too. That's all right. I could live with that. Usually when I see the Boss on there, I'm like, wait a minute, did you put speed on there? It's not shabby. It's not great, but it's not bad, because especially with all the tenacity, because you can resist a lot of stuff. But you're playing a game there, a dangerous game with Boss, that if he doesn't resist, like a JTR or something, it can come back and bite you in the ass. Speed looks fine. Characters that you have speed-wise look great. So first thing I'm going to check for you, brother, is where you at for Revan and Malik. Because that's the next character. Darth Revan and Malik are your next two priorities. Yep. You got to work on them, brother. You're 2.9 million. I don't want to see you get to 3.5, move up to the next division, or get close to the next division without Darth Revan. All right, so no, Alex, you're not wrong. So the way you want to go with Bosk is you want a tenacity set on him, but you want speed, right? You want Bosk. So certain teams can, like, if I saw your team right now, 278 with my troopers outspeed your Bosk. So what's going to happen, Alex, is my troopers go first, you die. It's that simple. I do it all the time on GAC. If you go back at Twitch or in my battles, I look at the speed of Bosk. If my troopers, which I think my Stark is 290, almost 300 speed with the 20 from Veers. If my Stark outspeeds you, you're going to get troopered, and that's an easy win for your opponent. You have to think about this stuff. So you want speed on Boss. If you're going to be running Django around 270, that puts him at 300. That gets rid of two teams that they can't use against you. I'll look at your Night Sisters. So you want to look at two things that gets rid of two teams, JTR, and it gets rid of troopers. Kind of forces them in a thing where they have to use CLS, and CLS even then is not a guarantee that I could win. It's a pretty good counter, but that doesn't guarantee anything. So that's one thing you look. Oh, I got food brought to me! Yay! So we need to focus on Old Republic. Get your mission, your Zalbar geared. Karth is your fleet. You got to work on that. I don't know how many shards you have. It's just something to work on. Yeah, it's not an ouch thing. It's not anything. These are just things I'm seeing on your account, just so you can kind of think about what you're working on. So think about that, as you're moving on. But I mean, the tenacity set you have on him, and he's got 248 speed, not too shabby. But yeah, let's get Juhani, Canderous, Karth done. We got to go Old Republic, and we got to go Sith Empire with your. Yeah, get Basla and HK. HK is done, so let's get out. Don't worry about anything else, Basla. Your lineup, looking at what you've got right now, 2.9. You've got the Jedi Knight Revan team. You've got Night Sisters. They're fantastic. We got to work on Old Republic. We got Bounty Hunters. We got all kinds of great stuff in here, but we need Darth Revan. You're going to get two teams out of the deal. You're going to get the Old Republic Karth team. Just wait till you get the 7 stars and you can start throwing gear on them. But I would definitely, what do I do with my hot sauce? There's my hot sauce. Looking at your roster, you've got JTR, we got CLS, we've got all this great stuff. We need Darth Revan, and we need the Old Republic team. And I think before you get to even 3.3 million GP, that we can get you Darth Revan, Old Republic, Malik. What you've got here already from what I'm looking at, you're going to be good. You need to keep farming speed set mods, I can tell already. So let's work on the speed sets. Your speed's okay, but let's get it better. We got to keep working on it. I do it every day during the lunch stream, Alex, and it's a nightmare, and mods suck, and I suffer through depression from it, but it's something we got to do. Let's look at your Night Sisters, because there are some Gear 13s on there. I want to see this badass Night Sister team you got, my friend. Look at that. That's fantastic. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Look at this. Gear your Night Sister Spirit so you can use them in GAC. She's a better option. You've already got her 6 stars. Even at 6 stars, Gear 11, she'll be fantastic for you. Keep working on your Night Sister Spirit. So your farm's going to be Fallen Bastila, Juhani, Karth, Canderous, Spirit. Those are the 5 characters I'd focus on right now. No, don't worry about Geos yet. Let's get your Darth Revan squared away first, and then you can go back and work on Geos. We can't go all over the board. Darth Revan's the meta. It's one of those powerful teams out there. Malik's one of the most powerful characters out there. I wouldn't send you to the Separatists. So Finn says, no hurry, Ranger. How much longer are you streaming? I'm not responding to you, Finn. If you're not going to talk to me and come join me on the stream, I'll start a Zoom call, but you can talk to me, but I want to know why you're asking. Yeah, if you want to do Taliesin first and go ahead and get... But yeah, keep farming your Spirit. She's that close. I think your Night Sisters just look beautiful, man. Doc, this is a team to reckon with right here. Yeah, it's Darth Revan. So let's get that team done. And then we can go back in and start worrying about Separatists, start worrying about GR. Separatists are not bad. We got the Padme event coming up. I mean, you may get her unlocked. If she's not unlocked already, let's look. GR. yeah, let's not worry about GR right now. If you can get Padme at 5-star unlock, great. You got the Separatists to do it. With your size, Gear 13, she's going to wreck. Maybe even 6 stars. I don't see you getting a 7-star Padme. You don't have the characters for it. But you could probably get her 5-6 stars. But yeah, let's go Old Republic. All in, baby. All in. Let's get it done. Work on your speed sets. Do Old Republic. Get your Old Republic team done. Include Fallen Vassal on there. Let's get them geared. Gear all that stuff to the Old Republic, except for zombies. Finish her farm and then do that. So, okay, you got her with 5 stars. Okay, good. So, yeah, don't worry about GR for right now. Let's get this other stuff taken care of, and then we'll go from there. But I think you're doing good. And ready to stream on Twitch some MTG. All right, I'll do it for 10 more minutes, Finn. Don't rush me, Froto. All right, final call, because Finn wants to do Magic the Gathering. On Twitch. Actually, I'm going to start a Zoom call. Who wants to hear me yell at Finn? Let me start a Zoom call, and I'll yell at Finn. Let me do that here real quick. Let me find Zoom. Memento por favor. Let's go yell at Finn. It's, he just comes in when he wants, does what he wants. What do I want to use here? We'll just do the old RSG lunch hour, Finn. No, we're going to go to 7. We're going to go to 7:30. No. You guys can all blame Finn. Come join us if you dare, Finn. Alex just donated. Says, thanks for you, my friend. First time I've donated here. Have a good evening. You're more welcome. And Alex, I encourage you to... I'm in the Discord. If you have any questions, Alex, you can message me in Discord. We have our own Discord channel for RSG. Join that. And then, yeah. Absolutely, Alex. You're more than welcome. If you have any other questions moving forward, hit me up in Discord. I encourage everybody to message me in Discord. So, for our friend Alex, everybody, let's bring a cup to Andrew Kopta. And then, I forgot, with the donation, we got some Poopfield Baby Rangers coming down the pipe. Oh, my dear Lord. Here they come. Oh, they were not able to penetrate the mass of carnage we have in the cup, Vader's Cup of Plenty. Woo, that whiskey's strong. But thank you for the donation. Very, very kind of you. Very much appreciated. But yeah, if you guys have questions, just get them in now. I'll keep going until Finn brings his monkey ass in here. And then we'll go from there. Oh, what a day. My back's starting to feel a little bit better. I know that's from all the medication or stuff, but... Ooh, the pepper. I love the pepper. Ooh, it's hot. Somebody joined. Ping pong. Spirit. All the way. Talia's for your roster, Alex. Talia's good on. She's great for Phase 4 of the Sith raid. But if you're gonna go PvP, Spirit, leave Talia where she's at. She's fine where she's at. If you go Spirit 12 with 7 stars in the Night Sister team, she's a beast, dude. She's amazing. So go watch my old GAC videos and defenses I got from Night Sisters and stuff, and you'll see. I don't just make this up.
Hello.
Well, hello, Dr. Finn, medicine woman.
How is you?
I'm doing good. I'm going to try to eat some food. I haven't eaten all day.
Gotcha.
I'm drinking bourbon that Andrew got me.
Oh, well, thank you, Andrew.
And he got me a big, giant bag of Chex Mix combination he put together with ghost peppers.
Ooh, that's pretty neat.
That's, it's hot, dude.
Yeah, so when Ranger's done here, I'm just gonna be having some fun on Twitch. If you guys want to come,
I'm gonna do Nil and Papyrus real quick, and then you can.
Yeah.
They're all yours. You can watch the chat for me for a second while I'm trying to eat and do all this other crap.
Will do.
Science.
Yeah.
Right.
So once Ranger's done here with Danilo's on Twitch, I'm gonna do some Magic the Gathering. So I got a bunch of new cards actually today. So if you guys aren't aware, Loki turned me on to the site.
He turned you on, huh?
He did. So Card Kingdom, and Card Kingdom lets you like sell them some of your cards. They give you like store credit, and then you can buy some cards. So I traded in a bunch of cards. I bought some more, so I put together a bunch of new decks. So I'll kind of show you guys the decks that I put together. Tomorrow, I plan on playing some basic ones, like basic decks with Miss McVenom. She's getting into it. She has like a starter deck that she's waiting to start to play. I have like a basic deck that I'll kind of show you guys. I have a couple of them that are not the greatest legacy decks, but they're fun to play. They're not like the uber competitive ones, right? They're casual fun play ones. I have a couple of really just fun decks that I'll kind of show you guys, and I have some little more competitive-y ones, some that are a little more RNG based even for a deck. So I'll kind of go through that. We can do whatever. We can play some computer games. We can do whatever you guys want to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you do Mr. Danilo Papayas.
It's all right.
His roster review, not actually. Yeah.
Yeah, you keep putting your foot in your mouth.
Well, that's also kind of. Yeah.
Well, Danilo says, wow, look, he turned him in, and McVenom is getting into it as well.
Yep.
So, if she doesn't kill us first, so.
Loki turns me on, and McVenom is getting into it. That's exactly what it is. It's not wrong.
All right, so we need to just a quick check for our friend Danilo, and then we'll end the stream here. Is he ready for Padme, and is he ready for Malik? So let's look at Old Republic. Work on your candor still for the Old Republic team. You need him. But you are ready for Malik, it looks like. Let's see, Sith Empire, I believe. Yeah, get that Zayd on Fallen Basilisk, damn it. So you should be good to go there. And then Old Republic. And then let's look at your Separatists. What do we got for Padme? Oh, yeah. You got a Zeta on Dooku, 12. Saj is double Zeta. B2 has a Zeta. That's going to be good. Grievous is 12. I mean, you got a Genos from... Well, we need 7-star characters. But just those 4 alone will help you get Padme. So, yeah, I think you're good for both, man. We got a little bit of work. Do work on Canderous. You can get your gear on Newt. You need a 5th. Newt, Saj, Count Dooku, B2, and Grievous, especially 12. Should be just fine to get 5 and 6 stars. 7 stars can be a little tricky, but they are gear 12. You do have a gear 12 Asajj. B2's got the Zeta. That's going to be really important. We don't have Mental Monstrosity on General Grievous, but he is gear 12, so that'll help a little bit. I think you'll be fine, man. Yeah, absolutely. I think you're good on both. I think Malik, get your Candors up for the Old Republic team. It's a better option, I think, for Malik than Juhani. But the dark side of the set is easy, the easy of the two. But you're good there, and you're definitely good for Padme. MK Sun says, and done with the GA round. Now for more boredom. Well, I'm sorry about that. You says, Finny, I have a ton of resources for you in MTG. And he says, I'll send it to you later for MTG stuff. Well, you said stuff, but I think you meant stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun getting back into the game now. Like, a lot of my cards and everything are old. They're not, like, original old. I started in Ice Age very casually. Picked it up a lot more during Torment. That's when I really started to get into it. So there was a whole block of Torment, and it's helped me now. Onslaught turns out to be one of the best sets ever. So Torment and Onslaught and I can't remember what that block was. Torment, Onslaught, was it Mirrodin? I can't remember if Mirrodin was the other one. It was something like that. Torment, I want to say it's Torment, Onslaught, Mirrodin. There was also Odyssey, I think just before Torment, that I was doing a lot of. So that's kind of where I got really into it. And then I stopped just around, I can't remember what the Japanese name was. I think it was Kamigawa is what it was. It had the little, like, pagoda symbol. But yeah, so that's roughly when I stopped, and now I'm kind of getting back into it. So you guys have seen that I've done some other stuff. So.
All right. So with that, we are going to call this done. So we're going to let Finn do some Magic the Gathering. And then, we got 9, don't forget about Doja-san. 9:30, I'll be hanging out with Mist. I'm pretty sure he's streaming tonight. We got our boy Urs Finn 9:30, the hall. So he just says, I stopped years ago, but I can't afford the nonsense anymore. Well, yeah, it's an expensive habit. But so is Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, so what are we saying? All right, so if you could stop what you're doing right now, guys. If you haven't, give me a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Check out our Patreon. You see, we do a lot of stuff for our Patreons. If you'd like to get on the action, become a Patreon sponsor, and then make sure you follow us on Twitch and subscribe on Twitch because we'll be doing our GAC battles tomorrow after the lunch stream. So a lot of great stuff. Sting says GAC glitched and won't let me participate in it. Close to Kyber, but doesn't matter. Contacted support and got sent to a forum that had 0 responses from CG. What next? Call their hotline, Finn, would be the best thing, right?
So, okay. So I'll put it this way: be
a nuisance.
Yeah, that's actually what it is. So what you want to do, at least minimally, right, is make sure that you said you contacted support, you got sent to a forum. If you go to the actual help thing, there's usually some that have posts on there. I'm trying to remember what it's called. What is it called? Oh, the Answers HQ. That's what it's called. EA Answers HQ is where they tend to respond to kind of bugs and stuff a little bit more. So that's where I would start. But I would also start posting everywhere else. The regular forums, the Reddit. You can tweet at them, right? Tag EA or CG Capital Games. I think it's EA Capital Games is their handle. Can't remember offhand, but I believe that's what it is, EA Capital Games. Tag them, post it, try to get attention to it, because unless they see it, they're not going to really be able to do anything about it. EA is not going to be equipped to do this. They'll refer you to CG, which is pretty much what just happened to you.
You're going to have to call eventually if they don't respond.
Yeah, getting a CG response is going to be your next step. And then the other thing you can do is you can always try to PM any of the guys in the forums. Now, don't be rude about it, right? There's some people and then they'll ignore it and stuff. But you know the general names that you see on the forums that typically do the posts, right? And the main ones are Crom and Top Hat. So if you're trying to get attention there, PM them something as well and send them your issue and see if they respond. I mean, but that's pretty much the only way. It's kind of the shotgun strategy, the spaghetti on the wall strategy. Just throw everything at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah. And what else is right? If you tell the right person at EA, you might get a 7-star negotiator. I mean,
yeah.
All right. So we're going to call this one done. I'm going to go drink, and we'll go hang out with Finn on Twitch. I'll hang out. We'll keep it. Unlike Finn, I'll keep him company if I know he's streaming. Finn will never keep me company when I'm streaming. I'm just throwing that out there, guys.
Because you stream during the day. Mm-hmm. It's been an awful day.
You've been having a lot of awful days.
It's a busy time for the next couple months while I'm still like double duty jobs. So.
All right. Thank you guys for stopping by. Have a great rest of your night. We're going to flip over to Twitch, let Finn do his stuff, and then I'll be back at 9:30 with Mist. We'll have Urs going on. Don't forget about Doja Sun at 9. And with that, salute. Have a great rest of your night. We'll catch you on the flip side.